this mic and unmute you. There you go.
Hi.
Okay, wonderful. So they should be able to hear you, and they should be able to hear the game audio. If the game audio is too quiet, tell me, and I will bump it up, people. Okay. So I have been working on this for a few years now, off and on. It's been scrapped and brought back God knows how many times. It is a Sonic Bowl mod.
Honey.
And what?
You should turn yourself up a little bit. I was listening to the stream. I think I'm slightly louder than you. Like.
Oh, then here, I'll turn you down.
Well, I was saying you're a little quiet, but yeah, you should probably also turn me down some.
Okay.
Don't do that in the stream.
A little low, but not too loud. Okay, I guess I'll bump myself up a little bit. Open fucking
See? Told
audio.
you. Thank
I
you,
know,
chat.
I know. Give me a second.
Vindicated.
Volume mixer, not the right one. Sounds. I hate that the computers make it so fucking hard to do anything. Okay, I think it's this one. I'll bump it up to 100. There. That should be better now. I'm on 100 now. So, people should be able to hear me just fine. Okay. So, to catch you up on what I was saying a second ago, I'm going to adjust my audio so I'm not ear-raping you. To catch you guys up on what I was saying a second ago, I've been working on this Sonic Bowl mod for a couple years now, off and on, and I've stopped and restarted it God knows how many times. And Sonic Bowl is basically a Mario fan game engine that allows you to make your own levels, your own characters, your own level themes, and I have been using it to slowly build a full remake of Super Mario Bros. 1. Some assets I've made myself, some assets I borrowed from other people, some assets I took from Nintendo directly. So it's a hodgepodge, but I'm doing the best I can with the free time that I have and with the abilities that I have, which are not much. So hopefully you guys will enjoy watching me play through this, and I might be making this public soon to download. If it is public, then I will link it in the description, but right now it is not.
I've been working on, like, so many different versions of this.
I know, and this is, finally the one that I'm ready to show off.
Yeah, and I'm still not fully sure which one it is, just because there's been so many projects.
By the time it got to
I'm pretty
this
sure
version,
I know, but
this version is just 8-bit Mario 1, but each world has its own theme.
oh, okay, so it's that one. Okay.
Yeah, and all the enemies and player sprites have been redone. What I'm gonna do to make it fun is, each world, I'm going to boot up a different character. So I'll hopefully show off quite a few characters throughout this. One of the things that I added last night at the last second is the ability to hold an item for Mario and Luigi. So if you're playing this as Mario or Luigi, you can actually store items, which is really useful because this game and Mario 2, because I'm also working on a Mario 2, can have some really cheap shots in the final bosses. So it'd be good to have a power-up on reserve for the final boss.
Have you looked into SRB2 modding?
That's a bit more complicated. Like, with this, I can do most of the modding in GIMP. So just being able to open up files and edit them directly, I like that a lot more. It's the same thing with modding the PC port for Sonic, like the Christian Whitehead PC ports. I made a few mods for those that I didn't make public. They're more so just for me. because I'm very picky with how I play my games. And that's why I've been doing this, is not to make it public and to get clout. It's just so I have a widescreen Super Mario 1, 2 Japan, and not Lost Levels, Super Mario Special. I just want to have all those games available to play in widescreen. That's like my main goal for this. Because any game that I can play in widescreen, I want to be able to play in widescreen. Plus, this uses modern Mario physics. It has modern Mario moves like the twirl, the ground pound. Like, it's just a fun experience overall. It feels more like New Super in its control scheme. Now we're getting to Bowser, and when we get to Bowser, I'll be able to show you guys the unique thing that I'm doing with the Mario 1 Bowsers. Actually, not for this Bowser. You won't be able to see it for this one. This one is green, so he just looks like Bowser. So for the next world, I'll show you the unique thing that I'm doing with the Bowsers. Dang, GIMP just the program to... Yeah, because all you have to do is edit sprites, so I just edit the sprite sheets in GIMP. So all I've been using is GIMP for this. Now, the music for this level is from either Mario's Time Machine or Mario is Missing. For all the custom themes I've added, the music has been from one of those two games. These sand blocks are from a custom desert theme that I found online. Same thing with the sand castle. And then the backgrounds I made just by taking Mario assets and mashing them up. So it has a nice little beach area, and hopefully the music feels like a beach. I made the palm trees and the surfboards and stuff.
I do really like the surfboards. I do think that's a really cute little touch for it.
Yeah, I wanted each of the levels to have, like, unique little decorations on them, so they stand out just a little bit more. Because, like, a lot of people have said Mario 1 feels like it's just a bunch of levels instead of feeling like a full game. And I do kind of agree with that. But I also didn't want to do the thing that New Super tends to do, where, like, they use the same few level themes over and over again. Now I can show you how the reserve power-up works. So I hit the L button on my controller, then I'm instantly given the power-up. Works just like how you'd want it to. And if you want to wait till you're small Mario to do that, you can wait till you're small Mario.
Waiting until you're small Mario to get a bigger, like, boost is honestly the better choice.
I just wanted to show it off.
You reminded me how to model... Wait. You're reminding me how to go model hunting on... Sorry, a Discord message.
A lot of the sprites in this, though, came from the Spriters resource page. They have, like, a ton of sprites that you can use. So, like, basically, any of the enemies that aren't Goombas, I didn't make. They're from the Spriters resource. I'll point out when I make an asset. Oh, wait! I was supposed to not be Mario. So, let's go back to the main menu. I'm not supposed to be Mario for World or
You already said that. I completely forgot.
I know. So, we're gonna go with, we're not gonna go with Luigi, because Luigi is Mario at this point. Who should we go with? Wario, Peach, Waluigi.
Oh, let's be Peach. Let's be Peach at the beach.
Okay, Peach at the beach.
I actually didn't even originally intend that, but like as I was saying, it's like, yeah, no, that's actually perfect.
Oops,
I was
died.
thinking it more so because of her little parasol.
One thing I did do is, for characters like Peach, who I knew they could be recolored, I recolored Peach and made Daisy. So, if I choose to show off Daisy later, Daisy is a recolor of my Peach here. Oh no! And when you get the power-up with Tails or Peach or whoever, it makes them fly longer, so you want to be in your bigger forms. And then for her fire form, I colored this myself. I made it look like the Fire Peach from the movie, and I have her throwing bombs. Because Tails throws bombs to activate, so I had her throw bombs.
I really hate that I can't hear the word bombs at all anymore without immediately thinking bombs. They're yours, my friend.
You want them? They're yours, my friend. Oh no, I fell down the fucking hole!
Yeah, the other sites besides Sprite is sound, and I remember getting Metal Sonic's SA2 audio.
I hate playing as the Sonic characters underwater. They're terrible underwater. They sink like a fucking rock.
Because you're supposed to run.
Definitely makes playing as characters besides Mario and Luigi harder. I've seen a lot of people make mods for Sonic Bowl where they just mod over Mario and Luigi over and over again. And I think it's more interesting to mod over the characters that you wouldn't normally. So they all play different, like a Sonic game. Because that's like one of my favorite things about Sonic games is the fact that when you play as a different character besides in Sonic 2, they have unique moves that make replays feel better. It feels less redundant to have to replay it over and over again.
Yeah, well, it's a different character. They should have at least a semi-unique playstyle. It shouldn't be identical to another character's.
Yes, thank you, Peach. You let me get out of the cheap level.
How have you two been doing, by the way?
Oh,
I've been
doing
well.
good. Oh, this level's broken. I know how it's broken. I know how it's broken, so I'm gonna have to fix that.
Wait, what happened? My thing, the stream is behind.
We're gonna skip that level for now. I know how it's broken, though. I was removing sprites earlier, and I guess I didn't remove it for that one. Basically,
very silly.
I had to add the HUD to a lot of areas, and some areas, when I added the HUD, it caused that glitch. But I already know how to fix it, so that will be removed. That's not a big deal. I'm hoping.
I really hope that's not like that in all the castles.
I'm gonna double check right now just to be sure.
Yeah, you won't be able to show off what you wanted to show off if they're all like that.
I know. I'm gonna fix it right now, and then I'll just reboot it. Because I can skip to any level, so I can just skip back to the castle.
And it shouldn't be too big of a fix, right?
No, it's literally delete one thing from the folder. Yeah,
okay.
It's literally just a little file that says castle. Because basically I needed the HUD for certain areas because the HUD wasn't appearing. So I put the HUD in those areas, but then it glitched out for certain levels. If you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah. It's basically just a contradiction with the code. So as long as I remove it, it should be fine. I'm just removing it from all of them real quick, and then I'll just reboot the game, and then it should work. I thought that I did this earlier, but I guess not. That was like my last bug to fix, though, was like getting the HUD to appear in all the levels. Okay, so now let me close and restart this game. And then upon restart, it should be working fine. Okay, we'll go back to Peach, who is Tails. Go to the beach area, which is 2-4. Oh wait, I should quit again, because I want to have a fire flower when I get there, because I want to be able to kill the Bowser. So we'll pick Peach, we'll go to World 2, 3, and try to leave it with a fire flower. Ah, not this world, fuck! I wish I wouldn't have picked it.
I can't see, but I'm gonna guess this is the cheap world.
Yes, it's the cheap. Oh, I got through it in one run, but it doesn't really help because I'm not gonna have the fucking flame mushroom. Oh well. I can show off the fire shooting in other levels. Not flame mushroom and flame flower.
You tripped me up so much at that. I figured you'd catch it though.
But yeah, as you can see, this Bowser is brown. And the reason why this Bowser's brown is to show you that he's actually a Goomba. So all the fake Bowsers are now the color palettes of the enemies that are impersonating Bowser. So for each of the worlds that we go to, you'll see that each of them will be different color palettes. So now we need to pick another new character. Who will we have for World 3?
Wario, maybe.
Yeah, let's go with Wario. Wario in the ice area. The next aesthetic is from Nintendo themselves. They made this winter area, and this was included in Super Mario Maker 2. And the music is also from Super Mario Maker 2. And for Wario, because he's over Sonic, Sonic has a spin dash. So I decided to make the spin. He also has this fucking insta shield, but I made the spin dash look like Wario's punch attack, like his dash from the Wario World games. Oh damn! Fell into a hole.
That's why you can't just dash with Wario.
Just trying to show off his
Wario's not
moves.
built for Mario games.
It is weird playing a Mario level with Sonic physics. Because, like, you don't hold the B button with these guys. They build up naturally. You can hold up the B button, but, like, you don't have to. How consistent are the streams gonna be? I'm gonna try once a week. But like I said on YouTube, I've just been having really bad... I want to say lack of motivation, but really it's depression. I just got back on my medications, and I'm waiting for them to, like, balance me out again. So, like, really, I want to say once a week. I'm definitely going to try to go once a week. I need to replace Wario's Starman theme, because that is Sonic music playing. I thought that I had already deleted everyone's... Yeah, I thought I had already deleted everyone's music. Because I have music set up in the game by default.
There's a lot of characters and a lot of levels you've been doing. I'm not really shocked that one got overlooked.
And for Wario's fire, he can shoot giant fireballs, and he can... Let me go over here. Oh, no. Boop. Yeah, he can shoot giant fireballs. That's all he can do. Can he shoot him upward? No, that's Waluigi. Waluigi can shoot him upward. Oh, Wario is the flame dash. That's what it is. So he has, like, a dash attack. He gets, like, a fiery dash attack. But I hurt myself with it more times than not.
How you... What? It's a dash.
Oh,
You
I
fall
always mess
into
up.
holes?
No, I'm talking about getting hit by an enemy.
Yeah.
Now let's hope I can hold on to his fire so I can actually show off the enemy. The Koopas.
You could also do what Super Mario 3D Land does, where the fake Bowser is his normal color, but he turns into a regular enemy when you touch the X. What?
Yeah, that's the basic thing, though. That's what the original game did, too. I'm trying to make the Bowsers look like the color palettes of the enemies that are pretending to be him.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood it when I first read it. Yeah, it did originally do that.
But yeah, that Bowser was a Buzzy Beetle. Also, if you notice any of the characters have incorrect names said when the Toads thank them, that will be fixed. I don't know if I have all of them with the correct names, not gonna lie.
I know you went through quite a few, but there was one you didn't notice, so I wouldn't be shocked if there was at least one more.
So we're gonna go Waluigi for the rock level.
Hell yeah. I was hoping Waluigi next.
So we're on level 4 now, right?
Yes. Pretty sure.
For level 4, I made this rocky area myself. The floor tiles are from Super Mario 2. Because I thought the floor tiles in Super Mario 2 would work good in a rock area. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Did you say when you wanted to play as Luigi?
Huh?
Did you say when you wanted to play as Luigi? I can't remember.
We'll play Luigi in a bit. Luigi, I only have basic skins on Luigi right now.
Okay,
So,
okay,
Waluigi, because he's over Knuckles, he can glide, he can climb, it's very weird, and he can dig underground.
It's his skills from planting all of those piranha plants.
Yeah,
And the
obviously.
gliding is because he has really long legs. It's like a scuttle jump, but longer.
Oh yeah, and yet again, like I said earlier, the music... Ooh, what the heck? Oh, this one's also glitching. Damn it. I thought I had everything figured out, but apparently not. I'm gonna have to close it again for a second. Just give me a second, chat. We're fixing this game in real time. Just give me a second.
There's always a new bug.
Yeah, luckily, it's not hard to fix. I guess I only need the daytime ones. Every other one seems to be making it bug out. The HUD seems to fix for daytime, but like for every other bonus HUD, it just seems to glitch out the fucking game. That was like the last real issue I was having with it, is like getting the HUD to stop not appearing. Because how the modding process for this works is that you have the different level themes in different folders, and the different folders prioritize over the main level that you have. So the HUD was appearing in World 1, but wasn't appearing in anything else. and I didn't know how many of the HUDs I had to copy over. And now I know just the overworld HUD. Okay, so we were Waluigi, and we were on the second one of 4. Or 2. And now it's fixed.
Sorry.
Ooh, I noticed a flaw with Waluigi. He has a, in his tiny Waluigi form, he has a green pixel on him.
Wait, does he?
Yeah, he has a green pixel on his arm. I'm gonna have to fix that. But that's
It's
why
really
I'm
hard
doing
to
this
see
stream.
when you're running.
Okay, so with Waluigi, he can shoot out big fireballs, and he can kick fireballs upwards. And when he pops out of the ground now, he'll have fireballs. And as you can see with the coin boxes, if you hit a coin box, it'll do some crazy stuff. And yes, there are red coins in this game. And if you get them in time, they do give you like a bonus. Oh, I didn't get them all, I guess. Oh, also my name is glitched. Do you see that? My name also has green text. Oh, damn. And my dying animation has green text. Has green boxes.
The green was supposed to be there.
Waluigi is bugged the fuck out. I'm gonna have to work on him.
It's probably because you don't really play as Waluigi, which is
Yeah,
a crime.
I have not beta tested him enough.
Yeah, you play it as him so, but I'm guessing you got to the point where it's like, yeah, this is done.
Yeah,
Just stop
Waluigi
playing with
needed
it.
more time to cook. I'm gonna have to mess around with Waluigi some more tonight. Uh-oh, I forgot you could dig to your death.
Oh no, I forgot you could do that too. That's why you didn't like play against Waluigi. You sometimes accidentally dug to your death. I remember that.
Well, also, Knuckles' playstyle is just fucking weird.
It's not great for
Yeah,
it's a
Knuckles
really
is just
weird
like
playstyle. It's not great
super.
for Mario.
Knuckles is super heavy. His jump is shit, and he just feels floaty. And I get it because he
it's
does
really
glide,
weird. Like, he's heavy,
but it's
but
weird.
he's floaty.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't like playing Knuckles in a Mario game.
Yeah, Knuckles is fun. Knuckles is one of my favorite character to play as well. But like, he really is not meant for a Mario game. So I get like his physics being funky. Especially when you're trying to play Waluigi over that. I do think it's really funny though that Waluigi can climb. Because he's long and spindly, so I imagine him like spindly climbing up the walls like a spider. It's really creepy. But also, nothing says none of the Mario characters can't like climb up walls to some extent.
Yeah, true. Maybe he's just in better shape.
I don't see why he couldn't be, especially since he was first brought in to be a fucking tennis player. I really wish they did more with Waluigi.
Oh, damn. Now I just have to destroy the fucking axe. I had no way. He was a blooper. What's your thoughts on the current Fortnite season? I've been enjoying it. I don't know how I feel about the weapons, though. Like, the weapons, the OP weapons are kind of annoying. I don't really like the spaceships too much. Okay, so now I guess I'll play as someone who's Amy. I'll play as Foreman Spike from Wrecking Crew.
Oh, I forgot you had Foreman Spike.
And this is World 5?
How often have you played as Foreman Spike? You might have issues like Waluigi do.
I've only tested him when I first put him in. But I tested him more when I first put him in than I did Waluigi. Because remember, he was over Jumpman? And I tested Jumpman a lot, yeah. He went over Jumpman. Because I was like, I could take my Jumpman and just use most of him and just edit Spike's head onto him. I hate playing as Sonic characters in this. They all feel weird. Their momentum ain't right.
To be fair, you are the one who decided to play as Sonic characters.
I know. I want to give people different options when they play through the game. I don't want them to just play Mario, 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 and Mario. Some people might find it good to... Some people might find it good to have the different play styles. But me personally, if I go through this, I'm playing as Mario, and most of the side characters I don't touch, even though I bothered putting them in.
Do you have Donkey Kong in this one, or is that
Yeah,
the
I do
other
have
one?
Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was the next one I was
maybe?
showing off, yeah.
Yes. If you played Battlefront 2 2017, you'll feel right at home when you use them. They feel like a direct port from the game.
I played Battlefront.
Than the bats from last season.
The bats were bull.
But I do really like the lightsabers.
The bats were bull. I think the lightsabers are fine.
My issue with the lightsabers have been, like, there's a bunch of people who can't aim. But now they have infinite ammo. So they have a higher chance of, like, actually getting a kill. And it's really obnoxious when you're running around after just landing and you don't have a gun. And one of these people who normally would never be able to kill you is able to kill you because they could just keep fucking spamming.
You see this bug with Buzzy Beetles? When I hit them,
I'm behind.
When I hit them, their shells are pure black, but when I don't hit them, they're like gray. So I'm gonna have to recolor their standstill sprite.
Oh, I'm at that part now. Yeah, that is strange.
When you have the fire flower and hit the ground, it shoots fire. Plus you get a different move, but I don't want to die right at the end. I'll show you in a second. You can glide up with your hammer.
Did you change the sprite for Buzzy Beetle? That is one that was edited, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I probably just forgot to replace the final sprite.
Yeah, that would be my guess. But that one just got, like, overlooked.
Mm-hmm. Ah, damn it. My game over. My game over here with Spike. Amy is just not fun. Her and Knuckles.
I do like the weird sprites in the game, though. It is weird that there are guns in It is weird there are guns in Star Wars that use ammo and need to reload, like the Republic commando rifle. I don't know why.
I think those are less of bullets and more of battery packs. And when the battery packs overheat and melt, you have to switch them. For Star Wars weapons. Yeah, you can use the hammer to gain invincibility frames. That one was a spiny. Okay, so now we're gonna put Donkey Kong in the night level.
Okay. Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong is actually one of the ones that I worked on the hardest, because I basically made him from scratch by dissecting and tearing apart Donkey Kong sprites. Mostly from Donkey Kong 3. And I'll show you Donkey Kong's moveset. So Donkey Kong is over Mecha Sonic. So Mecha Sonic can glide around. I made that Donkey Kong's like rampaging, so he's like throwing a fit. You can charge it up, and then he has a glide because Mecha Sonic can glide. I gave Donkey Kong a barrel cannon from the Wii game Barrel Blast. So Donkey Kong has a barrel jetpack. And the hard thing about Donkey Kong is he's really slippery. What are you saying?
I'm not sure what I'm actually saying, because like in the sprite when you're moving, it kind of looks like there's fire on his foot.
Yeah, it's supposed to just be he's running that fast. I could change it to smoke later if it doesn't convey that well. I want that mushroom, so I'm gonna restart it to get the mushroom. I want to show what Donkey Kong looks like when he gets a fucking mushroom.
That's what I thought it was at first, but I wasn't 100% sure.
There. Killed Kamek. Not Kamek. Lucky 2. Nothing like Kamek at all.
The game reminds me of... Nah, what are you talking about? That's him.
What?
The game reminds me of modded projects people upload to the Steam Workshop emulator. You had to use to play the classic games before the Origins got released.
So, Donkey Kong gets his red tie when you turn into, like, Super Mario equivalent. So, when he's in his small form, he has no tie. Then he gains a tie. And you can throw a barrel. And the barrel is attached to a chain because Mecha Sonic has, like, a weird chain that comes out of his stomach. So for Donkey Kong, it's like throwing a barrel, and I think you can use it to break some walls.
He yo-yos it.
Yes, Fire Donkey Kong. That's what I want to show off. Fire Donkey Kong is inspired by his palette from the movie, and he can shoot fireballs in all directions. Other than that, his barrel is now a flaming barrel from the original Donkey Kong game. Damn it, lost the fire.
Kong, I think, is the weirdest character in this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Donkey Kong is definitely a weirdo, but I actually like playing as him. And if you hold down while you're playing as him, he will destroy every block that he runs over. But my main goal for this is to just make a very definitive Super Mario 1 experience. Like, make it the fullest version of Super Mario 1 that it can be. And you can see how long your gliding lasts up there on the arrows. Now, unfortunately, I can't get the version of Game Maker to fully edit this, or else I would remove all the original sprites from the game. You will have to click the bonus skins to access my skins, but all of these characters are there for you to play as. Unfortunately, the version of Game Maker this was made on is no longer supported, and Game Maker, unlike Camtasia, doesn't even leave their verification servers up. Oh damn, I died. So you can't even verify it with like an illegally gained fucking verification code now. So even though it's an old version of Game Maker Studio, they can't really do anything. They don't want you having access to it.
What's their what's their deal with that? Why not?
Game over.
Sad.
I'm gonna have to try it again. I've had difficulties with Mecha on the castle levels. Because the castle levels are very small and confined. And he's like really
Yeah, you've got a
slippery and has
giant
like a
monkey man
huge
rushing
fucking...
through.
Yeah, he has like a huge hitbox. And he moves very slippery. And his glide really isn't at the best here either. It is like an area where you need to be very Fuck! You need to be very patient and work around the fireballs. It's not impossible. It just takes...
to play as during this level.
Huh?
I said might have picked one of the worst characters to play as during this level then maybe.
Well, I'm assuming that if you want to play through the game as Donkey Kong, this is hard mode. Fuck! I don't even know if I can beat this as Donkey Kong. The fact that you can't climb on top of castle levels makes them twice as hard.
What characters do you have left after Donkey Kong?
I think just repeat characters, really? No! Fuck! Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I was so close to the end there. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, so Mari, the glitch character.
Gonna ignore Luigi.
I'll play as Luigi, don't worry. I want to show off unique characters. Luigi isn't really that different.
Wow.
He isn't. He really isn't that different.
Poor Luigi.
So Mari has like a bounce because he's over Ashura. So he can do like a weird bounce attack. So Mari is a Mario bootleg. So that's why I had him be over the glitch character. Another one of Ashura's abilities is that he can glitch teleport. There is a reload time on the glitch teleporting. You can use the glitch teleport to cheese through a lot of levels. He's hard to unlock, but because my save file will be with this game, you can just use my save file, and you'll have him by default. He can swim?! I didn't even know he could swim. He swims very jankily, but he swims. I don't think I realized I was making a swim sprite when I did that.
Probably not, if you're
Because
surprised
I made this by taking the actual Somari sprites and implementing them into the game. No, I glitched through the ground!
What are you doing?
Glitch!
I really love how he swims. It's really fucking funny looking. The glitch! I need my Claritin XJ!
Should've used Dayquil.
It's such a stupid line.
Damn. Okay, I'll do what you said. I'm switching to Luigi. I'm tired of playing as weird characters.
Yes, Luigi. It's
I
time.
need a regular Mario, bro. Oh wait, I don't want to be that Luigi.
Does that guy, when he falls, does he look like he's dying?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't put the border on Luigi yet.
No.
Yeah, so he has like a purple
Luigi's
cube.
so neglected. What the fuck?
Sorry, I can't use Luigi right now. I'll use Luigi next time. I didn't implement in Luigi's thing yet.
I'm so sad.
You're gonna have to
No.
deal with it. You get Yoshi as connotation.
Oh, well, Yoshi. Yoshi fucking smelly.
Wow. Yoshi right here when you say that.
Yoshi
So with
doesn't
Yoshi,
care. Yoshi knows it's true.
Yoshi starts out as like his little baby form. Fuck. And then he turns into his adult form, and he uses his little scuttle jump, which is for Tails' glide attack. Oh, damn. He looks a little weird when he glides as a baby, because he uses his mouth to inflate. Kinda like Kirby. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like how the game looks. This theme right here is from Super Mario Maker 2, so I didn't make that one. The music and the theme for that one is Super Mario Maker 2. And this Yoshi is a custom NES Yoshi sprite that I got to map over, damn it, that I got to map over the, Tails. These characters suck underwater. Sonic characters suck underwater. They just do. It's not a pleasant experience. They all sink to the fucking ground. Like, Mario levels are already bad enough underwater. We don't need characters who sink.
You know what you should do with the Sonic characters?
What?
You should take their Chow versions of themselves and put that as the small version. And when they get the mushroom, they become like the normal version of Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, whoever.
Fuck.
Wow, no response.
It's because I don't really care. Like, I'm not using the Sonic characters. That's why I've spent weeks upon months making the Mario versions.
That you then ignore.
I've just been trying to get the game running. I've been spending more time on the fucking level assets than anything. He does kind of remind me of Pac-Man, I'll give you that. If it wasn't for them sinking straight to the fucking ground, this wouldn't be that bad. That's like the benefit of these levels when you're playing. Fuck! He didn't even swim! He just sank right to the bottom! That's like a huge fucking disadvantage. This is why I only play through this as Mario. These guys are terrible. These would basically be challenge characters. I don't know who'd ever want to play through the original Mario levels with characters so ill-designed for it!
This makes me miss playing Sonic World. I sadly can't play Geeks. It doesn't work on my PC for some reason. I loved downloading a bunch of characters for that game.
Okay, I guess I'll show off the final levels real quick as Mario. I'm tired of losing.
Did you play an older version of that game?
Of what game?
Of Sonic World.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's just the newest version. Did you not hear what I read off?
I miss playing Sonic World. Sadly, I can't play DX because it doesn't work on my PC. Well, DX is essentially a completely different game, babe. So I understand why he feels
okay.
like
I know
that.
nothing about Sonic World. Ignore me then.
DX is basically like the original game rebuilt from the ground up. So, like, playing through DX is a completely different experience than Sonic World. The original Sonic World was super. Yeah, the original Sonic World was super jank and was made by some fucking weirdo, and he insisted on it being made one particular way. And they ended up getting him out of the group, mostly thanks to me. And then they ended up like changing the engine later. Now the new engine they have, it's a lot better. but it shames you for cheating, so fuck them.
How dare you not spend your time grinding on our game and just downloaded a complete save file so you could play the silly cute characters? That's not allowed. You're gonna sit and fucking grind.
There we go. Some real
Want to play
Mario swimming.
You have to earn it.
I do not feel safe if I'm not Mario. I do not feel safe if I'm not Mario. There's so many pathways that you just can't reach as the other characters.
Because you know Mario's physics in the Mario game.
It's just so weird having Sonic physics. But yeah, this game also
you could maybe
kind of
have Luigi physics, but you didn't finish Luigi.
This game also has like a weird
Luigi.
history to it. If I remember the history to this game right, this is also an abandoned project now. Different people took it over, and now it's Bold DX. But there was a group of Sonic people, and there was a guy in there who's always complaining about not having a way to play Mario 1. And so eventually they got tired of hearing him complain, and they decided to team up with him to make a PC port of Mario 1. And then this was in development for like 10 years. And they added Sonic in because they were Sonic people. But he was in like a Sonic group talking about Mario non-stop.
That's really weird. Why would you go to a Sonic group to complain about playing Mario?
So they just helped him make his PC port of Mario. And then the funny thing is, they made this PC port of Mario, and like no one ever really fully completed anything, because it's just like how the remember how I told you the Sonic CD PC port is, where like I gave up following it because it constantly gets revised.
Keeps branching off. Yeah.
Well, it just keeps
like...
getting updated, and whenever it's updated, all the mods are incompatible, and then you have to fucking
that one.
yeah, you have to switch over every single mod individually, and not everyone wants to come back to do that. So some mods I really like are incompatible with other versions. It's the same thing with this. Any mods that you make on version 1.93 are stuck on 1.93. There's quite a few mods that I like that are on 2.0, but I would have to take those mods and tear them apart and painstakingly port them over to 9.3. And it becomes a question of, do I really want to do this?
Why did you not play on the newer version again?
Newer version of this?
Yeah.
Because it changed up the moveset and physics.
Oh, right, that's what it was.
And there wasn't too many level remakes either.
Mm-hmm.
Because this one has...
I remember, like, the moveset and mostly the physics was, like, a big thing.
Well, this one already had, like...
Play as Mario, well, why would you change Mario's physics?
Well, this one already had, like, Fuck, what was I gonna say? This one already had, Super Mario 1 fully remade, Super Mario 2 fully remade, and Super Mario Special fully remade. And the other one didn't have all of those remade. And for this level here, this level uses assets from Nintendo's Mario Maker, for the floor and for these pipes and these flags here. But for the background, I took just some clouds and pasted them over and over again, and then made them 3 different colors to make them more menacing looking. So this was originally just a Bowser ship level from Mario 3 that Nintendo ported over.
I don't think you mentioned the number of toads goes up every time you go to a new castle.
Oh yeah, you can change the Toad's themes too, but I haven't decided if I want to make different Toads or not. Like, if I wanted to, I could make summer Toads that have, like, sunglasses on and shit, and I could make, like, winter Toads.
That does kind of sound cool.
Your rant reminds me of how dumb Minecraft modding can be. Yeah, it's just... It's so fucking
oh my God,
tedious
don't get me started with
because
that shit.
this project kept evolving, and every version of it introduced so many new things. Because, like, this one, you can only do, like, the most basic Mario stuff. But if I made stuff on version 9.4, 9.1.4, you can add in the ice flower and the tanuki leaf. So I could remake Mario 3 levels. But the problem is that, that would mean that I would have to reconvert all these levels that were made for this version and basically rebuild them to work for the other one. So I'd rather just not do that. Maybe make Mario 3 some other time. But someone did port all the levels of Mario 3 over to this. The only problem is that there's no fucking leaf for this. There's no Tanuki leaf. Plus, you lose some experience from Mario 3. Like, with Mario 1 and 2 and Mario Special, they don't really have hub worlds and stuff. Like, the maps and the mini-games and stuff, that really makes Mario 3. And none of that can be ported over to this. So would it really be a good port of Mario 3 if you're missing out on essential stuff and you only get the levels remade?
Not really.
You lose a lot of the charm that Mario 3 had putting it on this.
Unless you're intentionally trying to make it as a remake, but... it's already, like... not that, like...
I already have a different thing that I can use to play in HD Mario 3. It's not the best program, but I already have something else I can use to play Mario 3 in widescreen. What really annoys me is, I was working on this 2 years ago, and I decided to take a back seat because some guy was making his own Super Mario 1, 2, and 3 remake, and it was coming along amazingly. He got exposed for being a pedophile.
Oh my god.
So now I have to continue this because there's no Mario 1 remake in widescreen. Oh yeah, this is the last level. Fuck.
Please stop being freaks.
We're already on the last level.
That was fast.
I guess I'll show off the other characters on the first world after I beat this.
It probably would have been faster if you were playing as Mario from the beginning, because you can go through this one so quick.
Oh yeah, because I know Mario's physics.
Yeah, I know.
Like, Mario's physics in this is perfect. He is just so smooth. It's hard to go back to any older version of Mario. The only thing I still have difficulties with in this game are Cheep Cheeps. I fucking hate Cheep Cheeps
every time.
This is the only castle with Cheep Cheeps in him.
You were supposed to learn how to deal with Cheep Cheeps a while ago.
I can't ever get the predictions on, like, their movements accurate. I suck at anticipating the Cheep Cheeps.
Side thing 2 reminds me of, Side thing 2 reminds that a good Halo modder went insane when 343 released stuff for the mods they kept on updating. They kept on updating the game, and he would have he would have to fix his mod.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's really
That's how I
annoying.
was with Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Every time something would be updated in every few months, and then all my fucking mods would break, and then I'd have to wait weeks for the fucking people to fix the mods and fix the mod loader. Fuck! I was right there. I was right at Bowser. Fuck me, and there's no save points. I was almost done.
Do it again. Just noticed something weird. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be. Because I'm delayed, you were still back on the water part for me. And up at the top, like the little stuff, like the the mushroom next to the 3 up at the top was just gone when you were underwater.
And that's probably what I was talking about. I'll have to add in the underwater one. Or add in the castle one for just this area. I'll have to test that. Because that's the HUD messing up. But you saw earlier when I was adding the HUD to stuff, it was like causing issues, and then when I removed the HUD, it was working fine. Okay, we're gonna have to try again.
Yeah, I don't think I really would have noticed normally. I just really like the cute little mushroom up at the top, and I was looking at it right when you were like switching over, and I was like, wait a minute, the fuck? Where'd it go?
But yeah, once I release this one, I'll take a short break, and then I'll start working on Mario 2. Mario 2 is a lot more ambitious than this. I might actually release Mario Special first, because Mario Special is definitely less ambitious, because I'm going to be using all the same level themes, I'm just going to be remixing them. Mario 2...
so that's not the one with the castle and the Jason Goombas?
Huh?
That's not the one with the castle at the end? Like the Halloween castle?
I don't know what you talking about.
That's because you've been doing so many different versions for these. I'll talk about it more clearly later after the stream.
Okay. But yeah, the other one uses assets from Super Mario 2 USA and Super Mario 2 Japan. So it's gonna be like a fusion of the two Mario 2s. But it's not gonna use any level designs from Mario 2 USA. It's only gonna use from Mario 2 Japan. I wish I could go up there! If I could go up there, it'd make it so much easier, but with these solid tiles, you can't go up.
Yeah, no, you're trapped. Not meant to escape. You're meant to beat it.
Yeah, the HUD isn't loading in. Time isn't appearing either. It's only for this underwater portion.
Yeah, it's really weird because
it's because it counts as a different level.
It's really weird that that's the only thing that's messed up.
Fuck! Yes! Dodge the hammers! Beat it! I honestly didn't think I would.
Very silly.
Okay, so that's me beating it again. I'm going to show off the remaining characters who I haven't shown off. And we'll just play through level 1. And if some characters are a bit buggy, it's just because I haven't updated it. You know, it's still being updated. All the Mario ones will have to be updated. All the Luigis will have to be updated. But for Mario, I have Toad as one of the options, and of course it'll have that block up there because I haven't updated him yet.
I forgot you had Toad.
Yeah, so if you're a Toad main, Toad is here.
Show off the Toad sprite.
And I have a yellow Toad, I have a blue Toad, and I have a red Toad. So whichever Toad you prefer, all 3 Toads are here. Me personally, I prefer the red Toad. So that's Toad.
Toad is just so cursed.
Boop, 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 boop. Toadette, she's basically a different character, so I'll show her off real quick.
Oh, wait, I just noticed something weird with Toad as well. The item box becomes like a completely blue square?
Yeah, no, that's what I told you. They all have to be updated. All of the Mario adjacent characters have to be updated.
Actually show me, so like I did not understand what you were meaning with it, but
yeah, it's the item.
Now.
Yeah, it's the item holder mod. That's the Mario that I'm going to use for Mario Special. He just has a different color overalls. And then, yeah, that's all for Mario. For Luigi, I'll show you how he plays differently in this. Luigi has a very floaty jump. He doesn't have a scuttle jump. He has a floaty jump. He has like a moon jump. And he's very slippery on the ground like he was in Super Mario 2 Japan. So Luigi is definitely a weird one. And I think his fireball... I think his fireball might be a little different too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes straight forward, doesn't it?
Yeah, his fireballs go straight forward instead of going in an arch like Mario's. Okay, so now let's go to some of the other characters I haven't shown off yet. Okay, Daisy's the only one I haven't shown off from Toad. Not from Toad, from Tails. And Daisy looks similar to Peach, but I did actually change her chest to have a flower on it. And I did change all of her accessories to be the right color as Daisy's. And let me get Fire Daisy so you can see the difference between that. Fire Daisy just makes her have orange hair instead of red hair. So she still looks different from Peach. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Just Waluigi for right now. Jumpman and Granddad. And I guess the Granddad has a Vine Sauce clip. I have not tested out Granddad. I got him today and I already see an error with his club slamming down that I will have to fix.
You had him a while back, but I think you removed him.
I think it's because his sprites are glitched. And I don't think I wanted to fix it at the time. He's definitely a weird one, though. He might have to be removed, because, like, all of his sprites are fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's clipping into the ground and shit.
Yeah, maybe it was just that you had such a difficult time trying to fix it. You were like, nah, I'm not gonna use
Yeah, if Granddad ends up not being worth it, then I'll probably just get rid of him again. I guess I'll show off Jumpman real quick. So with Jumpman, he starts out with his original Donkey Kong sprite. He even has the Donkey Kong jump sound effect. Then he gets this cool custom-made one from the Spriters resource that looks like a bigger Donkey Kong Jumpman. And just like with the other one, you can do the hammer glide. And then when he turns fire, he's a reference to the NES box art Jumpman, who had a weird blue and white outfit on for the US release of Donkey Kong. So he has a very unique color palette. And just like the Foreman Spike, he shoots fire out of his hammer. Boop-doop-doo. We have a few for this one. I have this Bowser Jr. I'm working on. I think I still want to touch him up a little bit. Oh, damn. For Bowser Jr., I think I might touch up on his third form a little bit. He drives around in a clown car and for his first form, it looks like this. It's green and yellow. I might just make it 3 shades of green, though, honestly. I think I'm gonna get rid of the yellow from it. I think the yellow is what I don't like about it. And then for the
Really?
last one, it's yellow and orange and red. Bowser Jr. is
The
definitely
larger
one that I
version
like.
of him, did the car's colors change?
Yeah, it did. It's just barely. I'll
Yeah,
get hit
it's
in
not
a
as cool
second.
enough. I'm not the biggest fan of the look for the larger one.
I might make his car turn blue or something in a second form. I don't know. Oh wait, it's white in the first form, green in the second form, and then red in the third.
The white one looks better. The green just looks weird.
I might have the car start out as green then have it turn white. So you'll want to be Super Mario more than just regular.
Maybe. Yeah, because that looks... It being white and yellow just looks so much better. It looks a lot more natural.
Yeah, that's Bowser Jr. He's still a work in progress. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. And then we
I
have...
completely forgot you had Bowser Jr.
We have this Mario EXE, or as I think he's called, MX. I was working on him today. He's a very weird character. So basically, he just looks like a big demonic Mario. So if anybody likes the creepypasta, I tried to make this work. I know some people will get a gag out of, like, seeing this character in.
He's such a weirdo.
Yeah, he's definitely a strange one for sure. And then I think that's it. I think that's all the characters to show off. Oh, wait. Cat Mario. So Cat Mario is done. He's in a different mode. This is a hard mode the game has. So basically, all of the power-ups try to kill you. If you touch the power-up, you die. You can also aim your gun at yourself and kill you. So there is a kill yourself button.
How do you aim your gun at yourself?
You can.
You have to intentionally do that.
But yeah, the goal of this is to just deal with the rage game mechanics. It's not as rage gamey as the original Cat Mario. But there are moves that you can do to get by the rage mechanics. I don't know if there would be an actual way to port over Cat Mario levels in their original difficulty. If I see that happen, then I'll recommend something. But right now, at least you can play as Cat Mario in a pseudo Cat Mario style game. Damn. If you use the dash at the right moment, you can get by a lot of the obstacles. Just really matters about timing it.
No, you still need to change his name.
What? I changed it earlier! How did it default back?
You might not have applied it to the right place.
That's bull. I changed him earlier. Guess I forgot to save it.
Clearly did not accept the change.
I'll have to remake that cool sprite I had earlier for his name.
Well, don't you still have it?
No, I don't save my art files.
Is it not just in your recycle bin? Did you permanently delete it?
Yes, but it won't be hard to do it again.
Oh,
But yeah, that is all the things. There is no classic Mario artwork for Stanley Bugman. So Stanley Bugman will not be included. Because I don't know if I want to make a whole fucking Stanley Bugman because he has a lot of different fucking sprites. And I don't know if I want to fucking deal with him. Plus, who really cares about Stanley Bugman anyway?
exactly. Exactly. Stanley's just kind of pointless.
He's very pointless.
I really can't think of any Mario character who would go over him.
No, it would just be regular Stanley, because Stanley has interacted with Mario characters before.
That one Stanley Bugman fan up there.
But yeah, that wraps up this stream for tonight. I've shown off all the characters I wanted to. Right now, we are almost done with Super Mario 1, and as soon as I am done with it, I will make a trailer on the channel, and I will launch it through a download link, probably to Dropbox. I don't know quite yet where I'm going to put it. Probably the Wayback Machine, actually, the Internet Archive. But I'll have a download link, and then you can get it, and you should just be able to put it on your PC, no installation or anything. Just boot it up and play. It's super easy to do. I'll show you how to apply stuff. You just hit play, pick the character you want. If you want a different skin, you click them twice, click them 3 times, click them 4 times. Hit enter. Then this is your default world. This is the other world. This is the one you'll want to click. It'll have a different theme. It won't have this placeholder theme. And then this is your levels. So you want to go for Super Mario levels rather than the default ones. And then you just hit go. And you have my stuff loaded up. So hopefully you guys are excited about... Oh no, my controller isn't working. And I have...
Is it using a keyboard instead?
Yeah, it's using my keyboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. I will try to stream again soon. Bye, guys.
Later.